Hey everyone, thank you for watching this video. This is Tony again. I just want to point out a few things that I had noticed in movies and have been sort of slothful at getting around to pointing out. So the main thing that I just want to do here is just point out these references to the goddess Venus, and as I have probably said ad nauseum, the Venus is, or Lucifer is another name for Venus. And so it can't be coincidence that a lot of these females are named Lucy. To many who are of the mindset that Lucifer is a male, you probably won't see much. You won't really get it, but just maybe you just bear with me and you might still get something out of this video. So the first thing I want to take a look at is the movie Home. In Home we have the theme. There are a number of themes in the movie, but the theme that I want to pay attention to here, or call attention to here, is the theme of the search for the mother. And that was the main character Gratuity Tucci's main goal or mission here. She was in search of her mother, and her mother just happened to be named Lucy. And also you will notice that in the title you have the image of the spiral. And the spiral, as I will show you about two quotes from books, the spiral is a feminine symbol. So from the Masonic and Occult Symbols Illustrated by Dr. Kathy Burns on page 382, we read, "A spiral is an ancient goddess emblem symbolizing the universal pattern of growth in nature." Now there's such thing as a spiral goddess that you can search for online, and you will see that the spiral is placed in the womb. That's because the spiral also has the meaning of life, or is it birth and death and rebirth. That's it, death and rebirth. And you will see more of that symbolism in Moana soon, as I will show you in a second. But like I was saying, Gratuity's journey in this movie is to be reunited with her mother. Her mother is played by Jennifer Lopez, and the daughter is played by Rihanna. That's just my little extra little 2 cents there. That's not really that relevant, but I think it's just very interesting that this movie seems to be strongly about finding that lost mother figure, right, or the sacred feminine. And I'm not against, or I'm not attacking the sacred feminine, or as some people may accuse me of doing. I'm just saying that there is a spirit out there that the Bible warns us about that is feminine, and her name is apparently Lucy. And so moving on from Home, we have I'm going to look at Moana really quick. In Moana you also see the symbol of the spiral, and Moana, her name means ocean. The ocean and water in general is symbolic of the waters of the womb. The spiral could represent the journey inward towards the true self, gnosis, or spiritual enlightenment. In this case, without having seen the movie, I believe it's a symbol of the goddess. Now, I did see the movie today. I went and saw it, so I started making this video before I actually saw the movie, but I saw the movie today, and it is a symbol of the goddess. I'll just say that without trying to spoil it for anyone. And let me just say that I enjoyed this movie. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's Illuminati and it's out to devour your children's soul, and but the way I see it, I saw this movie with my daughter, and what I do is, when you can't keep your child in a bubble. Okay, they're going to see things in this world. So when you're there at the movie theater with them or watching the DVD with them, when you what they're going to be exposed to in this movie is they're going to be exposed to other worldviews. They're going to be exposed to other cultures, religions, religious beliefs. I mean, from other cultures, and what that is an opportunity for you to talk about those things with them, because they you can't keep them in a bubble. They're going to realize that other people have other belief systems, and that's an opportunity for you to have a conversation with them about what you believe, or what is right in your mind, and that's the conversation I have with my daughter. I said, this is, you see what they believe. Well, you know what I have told you and what we have read in the Bible, and what we believe, right? So that's the conversation that you can have. But moving on, going back to the symbolism of the spiral again, I'm reading from the Woman's Dictionary of Symbols and Sacred Objects by Barbara G. Walker on page 14. The spiral was connected with the idea of death and rebirth, entering the mysterious earth womb, penetrating to its core, and passing out again by the same route. Sacred dances imitated this movement, which is why so many pagan-derived European folk dances used the spiral line of dancers circling into a center and out. So I'm sorry for butchering that, but that's why the words are there, so you can read along. So the spiral, like I said, it's a goddess symbol, and that, and you saw as a home, you had the spiral there, and the mother being named Lucy. I believe there was a journey to find the lost mother, and I don't think that spiral was there by accident. So, and moving on to Despicable Me 2. Now there's a Despicable Me 3 coming out, so it's kind of ironic that I talk about this now. But Despicable Me 2, the main character Gru, who was the villain, essentially meets his match. He meets his mate, and it just happens to be a redhead woman named Lucy. And the significance of the redhead woman, well, she's a scarlet woman. She has a scarlet color hair, so she is a scarlet woman. She is a lady in red. And also Venus was a redhead, and also the goddess Sophia, and a lot of artwork is a redhead. So the scarlet woman, or the redhead, is a reference to Venus, who is Lucifer, and this character, who is a redhead, is named Lucy. So make of that what you will. And of course, we have in the movie that was titled Lucy, we have Scarlett Johansson as the actress, the main actress. And well, just if you're wondering why she maybe gets so many roles in Hollywood, well, that could be for many reasons, but also consider that her name is Scarlett Johansson. So Scarlett, or the Scarlet Woman, the lady in red, Babylon, right? And so we have also here in another movie that came out, another movie that came out with X-Men Apocalypse. And in X-Men Apocalypse, we had the character the character named Jean Grey, also called the Phoenix, played by, forget it. Okay, moving on. Played by the actress Sophie Turner. I was about to go down another rabbit trail, but anyway, so Sophie is a redhead or a scarlet woman, right? And her name Sophie is a variation of Sophia, who is the wisdom goddess Isis. And Marvel Comics, as I pointed out one time before, has a character. Well, yeah, this character is essentially a goddess. This Phoenix alien, not alias. That's not the right word. Alter ego. That's the word I'm looking for. Jean Grey's alter ego is this Phoenix. This being living inside her. So reading this, like the spiral, the phoenix is also a symbol of death and rebirth. It can be interpreted in numerous ways, but when used as a symbol of death and rebirth, it should call the goddess to mind, because according to the mystery school teachings, it's the earth womb that the sun goes to and emerges from in the cycle of death and rebirth. So knowing that the earth is a goddess, the sun dies, enters her womb, and is reborn at another time from the womb, and that is the spiral. The spiral entering, going through the spiral, entering into the earth womb, and exiting out by the same route. So the spiral and the phoenix and these things are all related to the imagery of death and rebirth, and that ties us to this goddess stuff. And the last thing I decided to throw in there, anybody remember the warrior princess Xena? Well, Xena was played by the actress Lucy Lawless. Lucy, Venus, Lucifer, right? Lawless, iniquity, wickedness, and rebellious, right? We know in Zechariah chapter 5 verse 9 that woman in the basket was called wickedness. That woman who is a spirit, she is called wickedness, right? So Lucy Lawless, the spirit of wickedness or the spirit of iniquity, is Lucy is that spirit of iniquity, and this can't be this actor's real name. This has to be a fake name. It probably is. I just don't feel like looking into it to make sure it really is. But this was supposed to be short and sweet, so I'm going to end this now after just that, and I'll keep my eye out for anything else that happens. So thank you all for watching this video. Jesus bless you, and remember to search the scriptures daily to make sure that the things that I'm telling you are so. So thanks for watching. Bye.